Hello everyone, how is everyone doing? Today I'll be talking about my favorite subject, some books. Last Friday I was interviewing a financial investor, Sergio Sorano, and while we were discussing my podcast, we kind of came to a point came across what are the books he likes to read. He is into financial investment and civil engineering, and I'm an IT consultant into business areas and digital transformation. But interestingly, the books he mentioned, most of them I have already read and already in my list to read. It kind of highlights it doesn't have to be a particular stream or industry where you read this sort of book. It can help anyone in any industry or any point of life who is trying to create good habits or who is trying to improve their performance. Without further ado, I'll be listing out the names. The first book in the list is Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill, a classic book. It's a really good read. I have read it years ago and I still go back to it in bits and pieces because I believe whenever you read a book, in which stage in your life you are in and what are the application you kind of want to withdraw or want to implement them in a way, that sort of matters. The second in the list is Rich Dad, Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki. Robert Kiyosaki, Rich Dad, Poor Dad is like business school's classic. Everyone in business school kind of go through it. I have done it. I have learned a lot, but I plan to revisit it again because every time you read that book, there is something new you learn from it. Third book, Atomic Habits by James Clear. Atomic habits can be used for creating any good habits. Fitness, finance, business, meditation. You want to create good habit, food habit, nutrition. You want to create good habit, go through this book. This book is amazing. It's so practical in terms of how you kind of use your regular routine and kind of develop on top of that to get better. Like Sergio was talking about reading every day about finance. I don't read about finance personally every day, but I do read papers related to technology or transformation to stay up to date in my business area or in my areas of expertise. So it's important you learn the trade you are in, especially in economic like this. Everyone needs to be upskilled. Atomic Habit will not give you the domain knowledge, but it will help you to implement those habits into your day-to-day routine, which is extremely important. Then, fourth in the list is The Magic of Thinking Big, Daniel Schwartz. I have not read this book yet, but definitely it's on my list of books which I want to read. I have not much to say about it because I have not personally read it, but go out and check it out. The fifth book in the list is How to Influence People and Make Friends by Dale Carnegie. Absolute classic, filled with riches. Whether it's a business conversation, or a personal conversation, or any relationship you have, it's useful. It's a classic. It's a masterpiece, I personally feel. Go ahead and read it. I read it last year, first time, and I wish I had read it before. It had wealth of practical knowledge and it will just state the things kind of you think like this should be obvious, but it's not obvious to any of us. Go ahead and check it out. And the last sixth book in the list is Richest Man in Babylon by George Samuel Clarkson. It's a classic again. It's over 100 years in print if I remember it correctly. Go check it out. What will I do is to make it easier for you. I'll put the Amazon link in case anyone doesn't have the book and want to buy it. Go and check it out on Amazon. I'll just make it life easier for you. But please, at least read one of those. I can't wait to read the 2 books I have not read so far. But all the best, digital dreamers. And until next time, thanks for listening.